we're surrounded by pictures of you holding the biggest trophies. You've only been here for 18 months. You've won everything there is to win. How do you reflect on your very short time at City?
I mean, I didn't win the Carabao Cup, and I can't win it this year. So I hope this we can make it happen. I can make it happen, and the community shield as well. We missed out on it, but we had a really good season last year. I mean, I think it can't get any better than that for a year and winning the treble in the first year. So yeah, it's been really good.
Are you surprised at all that you have become so important so quickly? Because it can take players a little bit of time sometimes to settle in, but not you. You played more than 40 games last season in a season where you won everything.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I trusted my abilities, but I wasn't sure what I'm going to expect, I came here and even that I know I came from Dortmund and came to a good team, how do I say it? My goal was always to play every game in here, but I didn't know what would happen. But yeah, I was happy that it came that way. And yeah, just try to go game by game, try to show what I can do in training and on the pitch. And I hope it's going to stay the same.
After a season where you've been so successful and won 3 trophies, what is your motivation heading into a new season to win even more? What drives you?
To repeat it. I mean, if we don't win it, it's going to be a disappointment. So yeah, I want to win every trophy again that it's possible to do.
Is that the hunger for success here so strong that you just said the word disappointment? If you don't win the treble again, it would be a disappointment. Is that the mentality that is within this squad?
I wouldn't say it's a disappointment when we don't win the treble again, because it's really hard to do. But our goal is to win it every year. And obviously we're going to be disappointed when we lose in let's say in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, because we want to go to the final and we want to play for these games. But there are sometimes the opponent is better, or our performance wasn't good enough, and then we know what we did wrong. But I think everyone in the team wants to go into every game to win it, and that's why we're always disappointed when we lose a game. But I wouldn't say it's like a massive disappointment, but we want to do it again.
The talk after last season, I think during the summer, was would you have that same determination after you've won so much? Can you remember when you first got together in the summer, what the manager, Pep Guardiola, what he said to you? What was the first thing that he said to you when you first got together in the summer after that successful season?
I don't remember his first words exactly, but I know that he said it's going to be even harder after a year like this to repeat it again, or to win these titles, because lots of people are going to expect it now from us, because they're going to say that we're the best team in Europe, and we have to prove it in every game, and every team is going to come for us, and that's not going to be easy. So that's why we need to be even more ready to start the season. And I think we started well. We had a little down after when we lost 3 games here in England, but I think we bounced back after the national team break. We won against Brighton and we won against United. Now also in the Champions League, after 3 games we got 9 points. So I think it's good to build on this and keep the confidence into the next game.
You have got that tag now as the best team in Europe, the best team in the world. Do you feel like teams are a little bit more motivated now because you've got almost like a target on your back? Every team now wants to be the team that beats the best team in the world.
I don't know, but I think so. Probably already before, because Man City won the Premier League so many times. So I think in every league game, the teams are coming here, or whenever we play away, they want to beat us and they try to do everything. But probably there's even a little bigger motivation. Yeah.
What's it like playing for a manager like Pep Guardiola, who is that determined to win all the time? Is that intense all the time?
It's demanding, but that's what I came here for. I wanted to get better every day, and I want to win all the games that I play in. So, it's what I wanted.
There are sometimes players come here, and obviously to be signed by City, you have to be a great player anyway. They don't sign players who aren't good. But some players say that they come here and before they thought they knew everything about football, and then you start working with Pep Guardiola and you think, oh, no, I didn't know anything. Was that similar for you?
Yeah, definitely. And I think you can also feel it when you go into the national team and when you play with other players that haven't been with him coaching. It's different, and I have to adapt my game as well a little bit when I go to the national team, because everyone comes from a club that plays differently, and then you come into the national team when you try to play all together and get that connection. So yeah, you definitely learn a lot here.
Does that make you a little bit nervous when you know that you're going to sign for City and that you're going to work with a coach like Pep Guardiola? Does it make you a little bit nervous?
I think so, yeah, a little bit in the beginning, but they were really easy on me. Also the teammates that I first met in the changing room, they were so nice. So it was easy to get in here, and also with the manager, he was really kind, and he didn't even ask me first about football. He asked about my family because I remember my wife was due to with our second son, so he asked me first about my family, and yeah, that made it a little bit easier.
Does that mean a lot when you've got a manager who takes that time to ask you about personal stuff, rather than just it being about football all the time, that he wants to get to know you as a person as well?
Yeah, of course, because then you know it's not only about football; it's about me as a person. And yeah, my son was born a couple of days after I signed here, and I asked him if I could go to Switzerland. He said, "Yeah, just take your time. Come back when you're ready." And then we talked after a couple of days when I was back in Switzerland. I came back here, I trained, and I played 2 days after. So yeah, it's really not just about football, and that's easy to be. Makes it easy to be here.
We've seen sometimes that even in games where you've won, that you'll come onto the pitch and talk to individual players at half time as you're walking down the tunnel, or even at full time. I think it was Erling on Sunday. Some pundits have had their say about whether they think that's right or wrong. But as players, do you quite like that?
I mean, I think he just has the urge to say it in that moment because, yeah, he's been thinking about so many things, and it's also the way he is in training when not the cameras are around. It's just the way he is. Maybe people don't like it, maybe some people do. For us as players, I think it's maybe easier because, yeah, I don't know, when just the situation happened before halftime and he comes to you and he tells you about it, the memory is still fresh, and you can maybe tell as a player as well what you saw in that situation. So, yeah, I mean, for me, it's okay. If people don't like it, it is what it is. But for me, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Obviously, you've still got a long time in your playing career, but you're a particularly intelligent footballer. You speak different language, and obviously we know about your maths ability. When you're playing for a manager like Pep Guardiola, does that make you want to be a manager one day, or do you think it's just too stressful?
Right now, I don't want to be a manager one day, because I think you're even more time away than as a player. And when I finish with my football career, I like to spend time with my family and be more with my kids and my wife. So right now, I don't want to be it. Maybe I will still try to do something in football. I don't know exactly what. But yeah, I think it's also not the right time already to think about it.
That's not inspired you, though, to think that you could possibly do it in the future?
I think I could do it, but I just don't think I want to.
In the squad, you probably know Erling Haaland better than anyone. You spent time at Dortmund together. Just how good a player is he?
I mean, you can see it in every game that we play, and he scores so many important goals for us. Yeah, he's a great player, and I love him as a person as well. Because we spent already a lot of time together at Dortmund, and then he comes here and I join him as well. And yeah, we've been getting along really well. And yeah, you could also see in training he works really hard to get better every day. He never takes it easy. The finishing maybe from 2 meters out, he wants to score every goal, and that's what you also get on the weekend. Sometimes he misses chances, he's really frustrated, and he tries to go again and then scores on the next one. So yeah, he's a really important player for our team.
You should probably train with him more than anyone. How hard is it in training?
It depends. Sometimes he also has a day that he maybe needs a little bit more recovery, because when we get like these English weeks, when you play it 3 times a week, you don't really have a lot of time to train, and then most of the days in between, it's more about getting ready for the next game and not about like showing the best what you got on that day, because yeah, the focus is on the game that's on the next day. So it's not that often that we have like a week like this that we can actually train and show our best in training and go give everything that we can. But I think that's also when we get better, that what's challenging us.
You ever feel sorry for the defenders that have to mark him on a Saturday?
No, it's not my thing to worry about. I have a striker to go against, so yeah, that's not my thing I have to worry about.
Obviously, it was the Ballon d'Or this week. He didn't win it this time, but it's only a matter of time, surely, before he wins that award, you'd have to think.
I hope so. I mean, I think he did everything he can last year. He scored over 50 goals. He won the treble with us together. So, yeah, of course, it would have been nice for him to win it. But I think it's not just about that. I think he cares more about the the team success than the individual one. But I hope for him that he will win it one day.